All right, guys, we are back here with an emergency breaking news, all the above um, edition of the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. Rangers made a very big trade today, acquiring Vladimir Tarasenko and Nico Nikola from the St. Louis Blues in exchange for Sammy Blais, Hunter Skinner, conditional first, and a conditional fourth. So let's talk about it.
Toward the net, tip, score! 1-1, Panarin,
So that happened.
All right, we're back. So I'm at work today, and it's my first day back from vacation. And I think it's about 2 o'clock, and my phone starts going bananas. And I see that it was Frank Cervelli who first reported that Tarasenko was headed to the Rangers. And of course, it couldn't have been on any of the other 8 days that I was on vacation for. So sorry, this is a little bit late. But my initial thought is this is a great trade for the Rangers. They really killed like three birds with one stone. They got a top six right wing in Tarasenko. They got a sixth defenseman, left-handed defenseman in Mikola, and they got rid of Sammy Blais. I mean, it's a win-win. I was really worried that they may have added Kraftsov in this trade. They still might do that for a fourth line depth piece before the trade deadline, or Julian Gauthier, and it would keep Blais, and I'm so happy they were able to move on from Sammy because I feel like it just hasn't worked out for him here with the Buchnevich first Sammy Blais and second round pick, and he never really fit in. Then he got hurt, and he probably had his best game as a Ranger against Calgary on the other night. But needless to say, good on Drury for moving on, and now you can just see, other than a depth piece, because the Rangers are going to have about 1,600,000 accrued once Libor Hayek. That's another thing. They waived Libor Hayek. So now your sixth and seventh defensemen are going to be Harper and Mikla, and with Hayek being sent down or picked up on waivers, his salary is gonzo. Not that it was that much, but I think the Rangers will have $1 million in cap space. And then once we get to the trade deadline, I think it's 1.6. So they can definitely afford another forward for depth purposes if they feel like they need to. And Drury on the conference call said that they're always looking to improve. I think he makes one more move personally. Um, but you look at the top six now. I mean, you're going to look like it's going to be Zibanejad, Panarin, and Tarasenko. Kid line. And you got Trocheck, VC, and Kreider. And then fourth line, some combination of Gauthier, Goudreau, and Lecision. Would like to see an upgrade on Lecision, so maybe that still happens. And then Kraftsov's your extra forward, and one of Harper or Mikola is your um, seventh defenseman. So I like the move. I'd never wanted any part of Kane, especially after there were reports that he's nursing a pretty major injury. Tarasenko's a shoot first guy. Exactly what the Rangers need. They don't need another guy that's going to pass the puck. I think that he goes on power play one immediately. I think it's a different look on that power play because it's been struggling. Um, and we know he has a great one timer. It's a great shot in general. So it actually will give the defense something else to think about. So while they're killing penalties, and we'll see about the line combinations. the nice thing is Drury didn't wait, and I'm glad he didn't wait. We're still 3 weeks and a day away from the deadline. He pulled the trigger. He pulled the trigger, put his chips in, and said, "I'm banking on this." So I really like the move. It stinks giving up the first. The condition on the first is whoever is whatever pick is worse. That's what St. Louis gets, and the fourth is really a third because the Rangers are going to make the playoffs. So once they make the playoffs, the fourth becomes a third. So first and a third, Hunter Skinner and Sammy Blay. Mikula is a nice sized kid. He's 26, pending UFA. Um, 6'4", 210 pounds. So he's got a lot of that. Not comparing him as a player, but he's got that reach, that Keandre Miller size. Sort of, he kills a lot of penalties, which is good. Take some of the onus off of Lindgren and Trouba and Keandre Miller. You always need another guy. So just a lot of good things. Like, you didn't want to have to lean on Hayek being your seventh defenseman, and Sammy Blay, just this is a huge upgrade for the 20 guys on the ice for every game. So I like the move. They already said that they will be there tomorrow night against Seattle. So it'll be great to see them the first Rangers game at the Garden. Um, the first round pick is hopefully it's a 32nd pick, and we're hoisting the cup, and it'll be well worth it. So there's a lot to like about this trade. I think Drury, again, sort of people were really worried about this deadline again, and he hit an A plus last year, and if this is his only move, it's an A. If he has to tweak one more thing, and a Tyler Mott esque type player, Nick Bukestad, I don't know, just not a warm body, but a capable body for that fourth line. Never hurts to have a little bit of depth. I'm glad Gauthier is still here, although you never know. Krasov. I mean, that's the thing. He kept Krasov. He kept Jones. He kept Othman. Um, Will Cooley's another guy that I know he just got sent down today, and that's the other piece of news that Cooley was sent down. And he had a cup of coffee here, and good for him. I mean, last night wasn't great for the fourth line, but um, I think he's got a. He just turned 21. I think he's got a bright future with the Rangers. Um, so I mean, I was definitely surprised when I saw that on my phone, but very very happy. I'm excited. It should rejuvenate him. It should rejuvenate Panarin a little bit, and really, the next 30 games, the Rangers have a shot to. I don't think they're going to win the division, but at least get second place. The other big piece of news today was that looks like the Devils' Jack Hughes is out week to week with an upper body injury, and I did not see. I watched a little bit of the game they played the other night. I didn't see him get hurt, so I'm not sure when that actually happened. He did finish the game because he assisted on the game-winning goal by Jesper Bratt. So he's out week to week. Who knows how long that could be? He's always getting hurt, that kid. And then Timo Meyer. What happens to him? Is this something that now the Devils? So the Islanders made a big move. The Rangers made a big move. Do the Devils feel like they need to keep up and make a big splash at the deadline? Probably not. Fitzgerald's a smart guy, but Meyer's available. Interesting to see. I'm really glad that Drury did not wait. He got an extra 3-week head start, and that's good for chemistry purposes and things like that. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm extremely excited. This is an exciting time for the Rangers. They can use this little injection of enthusiasm into the lineup. Just coming back from the All-Star break and a week off. So let's see what they can do. And You know, I'm a big fan of the move. The Rangers are definitely going for it. They are definitely going for it this year. So we shall see what happens. So like the video, subscribe, and we're gonna have a recap tomorrow night after the game. And then we got a game Saturday night against Carolina. So Tarasenko, they're gonna be thrown right into the fire. So um, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your evening. See ya.